practice downward facing dog with a chair at the wall. So place the back of your chair against the wall. Place your hands down on the front edge of the seat of the chair and then walk your feet back into a down dog position. And we want to avoid a curled spine and a tucked pelvis. So instead, bend your knees, lift your buttocks way up high, pull the buttocks back. Be long in your armpits, active in your arms, and release the head down. Now make your legs taller. Lift the thigh bones up into the hip sockets. Lift the buttocks and lengthen the backs of your legs. Keep your knees bent because that will help you keep the buttocks lifting. Pull the inner thighs back. Pull the outer hips back. Lift the hamstrings up to the buttock bones. Stretch open the backs of the legs, keeping the buttocks lifted. Pull the pelvis away from the press of the hands. And then lean forward into your hands and step one foot forward and then step the other foot forward. Bring your hands onto your hips and step your feet wide for a variation of side angle. And then turn your whole right leg out and turn your left foot in slightly. Bend your right knee into a warrior two position and rest your right forearm onto your right thigh. Left hand is on the left hip to help you settle here, and start to sweep your left arm up and overhead and look at that left hand. And then on an exhale, sweep the left arm back and behind your back as you look down with your chin. And then inhale, sweep the arm around and up, looking at the hand. Exhale, turn your head to look down at your right big toe as the left arm goes behind your back. And then inhale, sweep the arm up and around. Inhaling, look at the top hand. And exhale, sweep the arm down and around as you look down. Inhale, look up at the top hand. The arm sweeps up. Exhale, the arm sweeps back and around as you look down. Inhale, look at the top palm. Exhale, look down at the right big toe. Letting the arm move in this big circle here. Inhaling, looking up. Exhale, arm sweeps behind your back, internally rotates. Inhale, arm externally rotates. And then get ready to switch sides. Go ahead and turn the right leg in. And then turn the left leg all the way out. Turn the right toes in a little more. Bend your left knee. Rest your left forearm onto your left thigh. Right hand starts on the right hip. And then inhale, sweep your arm all the way up and overhead. Gaze at the top palm. And exhale, sweep the arm behind your back, looking down. Inhale, look up at the top hand. Exhale, look down as you sweep the arm back and around. Inhale, externally rotate the arm, looking up. Exhale, internally rotate the arm, take it behind the back as you look down. Inhale, look up at the top palm, sweeping the arm up and around. Exhale, sweep the arm back and around as you look down. And keep going here, staying long in your spine, staying open in those right side ribs. Continue here, enjoying the full sweep of the arm. Inhale, gazing at the top hand. Exhale, look down as you take the right arm behind your back. Inhale, opening here. And then exhale, come out of the pose. Find parallel legs, hands on hips, and step your feet together. Now we'll practice another version of side angle. Start in Tadasana, hands on hips, step your feet wide. Shoulders back, long trunk. Turn your whole right leg out and your left toes in, and bend your right knee, and bring your right forearm onto your right thigh. Left hand on left hip, left shoulder, left ribs opening. Now really turn your left ribs open to the ceiling so that your trunk is facing forward as you see here. And keep your whole trunk turning to the left as you look down with your head. So the head turns to the right. And then staying like this, in this deep rotation, start to extend and flex the cervical spine by lifting and lowering the chin. So you keep the left shoulder open. You keep the chin aligned, looking down towards the big toe. And then you lift the chin up along that plane and lower. Lifting and lowering the chin. So we're extending and flexing the cervical spine as we're in this rotation. And then come on up and switch sides. Bending the left knee here, rest the left forearm on the left thigh. Roll the right shoulder open, roll the right belly up towards the ceiling. And keeping the right side body open, turn the head down towards the floor and stay in that rotation as you start to lift and lower the chin. In flexion and extension as you maintain this deep rotation. The thoracic spine is turning open towards the ceiling. And the cervical spine is rotating down so the head faces the left foot. And then lift and lower the chin here. Stay strong in the legs, long in the spine. And then finish and come up. Make your feet parallel and then step your legs together. Now we'll practice Gomukhasana arms with a special neck stretch. So stand in Tadasana with your feet a little apart. Have the strap in your right hand and lift your right arm up. And then reach the right forearm down behind your head. Lift the left arm up and then lift the left shoulder to internally rotate the left arm and reach the left fingertips up towards the right shoulder blade. And then grab onto the strap with the left hand. Be even here in your trunk and then look with your head towards the left shoulder and start to lower the chin down towards the left collarbone. Think of sliding the right inner shoulder blade down your back. Be long in the sides of your rib cage. Roll the left shoulder back and down. And continue to play with some head movements here, letting the head turn left and chin down, maybe letting the left ear move towards the left shoulder a little bit. Keep the sides of the body long. Keep the inner right shoulder blade sliding down your back. Pull on the strap with both hands and breathe here in an even Tadasana-like body. And then come back to center with your head and release the bind of the arms, coming back to a neutral position. And then put the strap in the left hand, lift the left arm up, bend the left elbow to bring the forearm behind the head, lift the right arm up, lift the right shoulder to internally rotate the right arm, and then swing the right forearm up so that your right fingertips reach towards the left shoulder blade and grab the strap. Lift the right frontal shoulder and roll it back, and then turn your head to the right and let your chin go down towards the right collarbone. Keep lifting the left elbow up. Slide the inner left shoulder blade down your back. Stay long in both sides of your body. So the side ribs are lifting on both sides. And then play with your head movements here, turning the head to the right and down, right ear towards right shoulder, left inner shoulder blade sliding down your back. Breathing here as you stretch the deep muscles of the neck. Keep grabbing the strap behind your heart, grabbing with both hands. Breathing as you play with these head movements gently. And then come back to center with your head and release the bind. Now we'll practice Garudasana arms in Tadasana. So stand in mountain pose and then inhale and lift the arms out to the sides and exhale and sweep the right arm underneath the left arm as you see here. And then inhale and lift the elbows up, reach the forearms up, and exhale, lower the elbows and forearms down to chest height. And then inhale, lift the elbows again, lift the chest and the collarbones. Exhale and pull the forearms forward away from you as you lower the elbows down. Inhale, lift the elbows up, pull the forearms forward and up. And exhale, lower the elbows down, pulling the forearms forward again. And continue like this, thinking of the shoulder blades moving away from the spine, around and out to the sides. Continue here. Be long in the trunk and strong in the legs, standing right over the arches. Inhale, lifting the elbows and the forearms up. And then exhale and release the arms out to the sides. Take an inhale here. And exhale and swing the left arm underneath the right arm. Let the abdomen settle back as you lift the elbows and forearms and chest and chin. And then exhale, lower the elbows and forearms down, also pulling the forearms away from the chest. Inhale, lifting the forearms up. Exhale, lower the arms. Let those shoulder blades get pulled away from the spine here. Stay long in the anterior spine and keep going. Breathing here as you move. Inhale, lifting the elbows and forearms up. Exhale, lowering them down. And again, lifting. And now exhale, release the arms. And recover here, standing tall, collarbones wide. We'll practice a version of Tadasana with a strap. So take the strap in your hands behind your back with palms facing forward. Bend your knees, parallel legs and feet, and roll your shoulders back and down. And then straighten the legs and straighten the arms as you slide the shoulder blades down your back and lengthen the spine from bottom to top. Get long in your trunk here, long in your side ribs. And feel the whole rib cage lifting up as you slide the shoulder blades down your back. So you can feel how those shoulder blades are in a separate layer from your rib cage. And let the heads of the humerus bones go back and down. Pull the arms down and roll your palms open, keeping tension in the strap. And then exhale and release. Now we'll practice Uttanasana, And we'll use a strap here, so hold on to the strap behind your back with palms facing forward. And begin by bringing the heads of the humerus bones, or the very tops of your shoulders, back. Stand tall on two legs, and then bend your knees as you start to hinge at the hips to fold forward, taking the arms up and overhead. Stretch the arms towards the wrists. Pull your shoulder blades towards each other slightly and take the strap up and overhead. Let your head relax and release down. And with soft knees, think of the front of the rib cage releasing down towards the toenails, so the abdomen stays long. Breathe here as you release the rib cage down, as you release the spine and the head down. Stay active in the arms, reaching the extension of the arms towards the hands. Lift the backs of the legs. Exhale right on through the top of the head. Open and released in the back of the throat. And then lead with the arms reaching back to help you come on up. Spread wide through the collarbones. And release. Now we'll practice Uttanasana with bent knees. So take your feet hip distance apart, soft knees, hands on hips. Lengthen the spine, shoulders back, and look up. And then exhale, crease at the hips, bend your knees deeper and fold forward, resting the rib cage onto the thighs. And let your arms relax and release. And let your head go. Let your head be heavy, and you can even shake your head out a little bit. Be grounded in your feet, and then think of making your legs taller. So you can keep soft knees here, but energetically lift the backs of the thighs up. Energetically, more and more, spread open and long the backs of the knees. And now play with taking your weight from side to side. So shift over so that you're more standing over the right foot. And then shift over so that you're standing more on the left foot. And breathe deeply here as you deepen the forward bend. And then inhale and roll yourself up, stacking the vertebrae one at a time, curling up. And then finally lift the chest, shoulders wide, and then lift the head. Now we'll practice threading the needle, starting on hands and knees. Take your right arm through the hole between your left arm and left thigh, and even thread your head through that hole as well. So you'll aim to take the back of your right shoulder onto the floor. And this is a pose that you can play with and really make it your own. So it's really just about threading the arm and the shoulder and the head through. And then using the left arm for support, see if you can let a little bit of weight drop into the back of the right shoulder and enjoy the pressure that's created here. It's like a self-massage. So you can play with the angle of the arm, with the angle of the head. You can play with the distribution of weight between the supportive hand and the knees. And then inhale back up to center and thread the left arm, shoulder, and head through. And take a few moments to settle in here, perhaps going even deeper. And allow the weight of your body to relax and drop into the back of the left shoulder, into the ground. Again, gravity is helping you here. Gravity is your friend, helping to facilitate this self-massage. Deep breathing here. Smooth and steady. And then inhale yourself back up to hands and knees. Now lay down for a variation of a supine twist with some arm movements. So bring your right knee towards your chest and extend your left leg long. And then take the right knee all the way over to the left side, coming into a simple twist at first. And start to reach your right arm out to the right. Really extend through your right arm, open the hand and fingers. And then take your arm all the way anatomically up, more towards the head. And then take the arm down to shoulder height and continue to take the arm towards the left foot as you look with your head to the left. Stretch the arm, take your palm to face down, bringing the wrist near the pelvis, and then swing the arm back out to the side, stretching the arm, and look up with your head as the arm comes all the way up to the head side. And then turn your head to the left as you internally rotate your arm so the palm faces down, and as your thumb comes closer to the pelvis, arm down by your side. And then swing the arm up to shoulder height and all the way up towards the head as you look up with your head. And turn your head to the left as the arm comes down to shoulder height, rolling the palm to face down. And continue like this, just this simple sweeping of the arm out to the side and up and out to the side and down. And as the arm comes down, the head looks left, looking away from the arm. And as the arm swings up, the head comes back to center, continuing like this on your own. And then you'll release this first side and we'll come into the other side. So come back to neutral with your legs and then bring your left knee towards the chest, extend the right leg long, and take the left knee all the way over to the right side, starting in this simple supine twist. Reach your left arm away from you and then take your left arm all the way up by the head. And then start to sweep your arm all the way out to the side, extending through the fingertips. Turn your palm to face down and look to the right as you bring your wrist towards the pelvis. And then sweep the arm all the way out to the side and up towards the head as you look up towards the ceiling with the head. And then reach your arm long and out to the side as you sweep the arm all the way out and down, looking to the right. Palm facing down. And then lengthen your arm as you sweep it around out to the side and all the way up, looking up. And then rotate your arm so palm faces down as you sweep the long arm down closer to your pelvis, looking to the right. And continue like this. And then release and come to center, knees bent and feet flat. And then extend your arms overhead and extend your legs. Internally rotate the legs and take a big full body stretch here just for a breath. And then roll to your side and come on up. Now we'll do a version of supported fish with a bolster and 2 blankets. So please set up as you see here. The bolster is horizontal, and then you have 2 folded blankets, and that will be for your head support. So lay back over the bolster so the bolster is supporting your rib cage. It's not under the lumbar spine. Rather, it's under the thoracic spine. And then pull the flesh of the buttocks away from the lower back. And the shoulders will relax into the gap between the bolster and the folded blankets. And the head will rest on the folded blankets. And start to extend and relax the legs. Let the arms relax right out to the sides. Let the abdomen settle. Let the shoulders relax here. See if the shoulders can really let go because of all of this support that's here. Let the head and neck relax because they're supported by the blankets. Let the upper torso relax as it's supported by the bolster. Let gravity have an effect on the shoulders, releasing and relaxing. Slow down your exhalations here. Stay very present in this moment inside yourself. Observing whatever arises. Smooth inhalation, smooth exhalation. And then start to come out of the pose by curling onto your right side. Now we'll practice Shavasana and we'll create a blanket roll so that the neck has some support. So lay down on your back and have a blanket underneath your head. Adjust the flesh of the buttocks so that flesh comes away from the low back. Pull the right butt cheek to the right and the left one to the left. And then stretch out your legs. And now start to roll up your blanket so that you create this roll for underneath your neck so that your neck can fully relax and release while also being fully supported. Slide the shoulder blades down your back a little bit and then release and relax your arms, palms face up. Steady and smooth out your breath here. Slow down the exhalations.